name is Charles St. Charles. I'm a North American nature and wildlife photographer. Many people wanted to reconnect with nature and find ways to help nature, but they didn't know where to start. Some of what you'll see takes place across the continent, and some could be taking place within walking distance of where you live. It's all part of nature, and it's all an opportunity for you to explore and get involved.
I've been making photos and videos of fox kits in June for decades now. There's something so joyful and fun in the way they play. However, my most rewarding and memorable experience with a fox kit started out being heartbreaking. One evening, my wife and I found a kit breathing but unconscious on the road. I moved her off the road and hoped that she'd wake back up and her mother would take care of her. But when she was still there in the morning, I carefully put her in a box and brought her home. I tried calling veterinarians, the Department of Natural Resources, and animal rehabilitators, but all of them offered to put her down once they heard that she was unconscious. I just wanted to give her a chance, so I decided to do what I could for her. I carefully held her head up and gave her water from a dropper. Every 15 minutes to an hour, I gave her more water for a day and a half. I was thrilled when she woke up for a short while. I started giving her broth, and then shaved meat that I put on my fingertip and she licked off. And this time when she fell asleep, she purred. After all my years of photographing kits, I had no idea that they purred. Eventually she was strong enough to get up, and then the fun began. We started taking walks, and I would show her edible things and see how she'd react. Raspberries were in season, and she knew exactly how to pluck them off the vine and avoid the thorns. She'd done this before. We caught grasshoppers together, and she ate them. She showed me that she preferred dragonflies. She clearly decided that she could trust me and that I was helping her. We walked side by side through fields and trails. When I ate dinner, she curled up on the floor and slept at my feet. She was a sweet, sweet soul, and I was completely charmed by her. On the last day that Kitty was with us, my wife and I sat outdoors with her. I sat on the ground with my arms held beside me, and she came over and sat down, sheltered under my arm. She touched her nose to mine, like we were greeting, or maybe saying goodbye. She moved into the grass to explore some more, and with a lump in my throat, I quietly slipped back into the house and let her go. Friends wanted me to keep her as a pet, but my goal had always been for her to live as a wild fox. The best ending that I could think of was to someday photograph her kits. Over the years, we've occasionally seen her crossing into or out of our property. This year, several times I saw an adult fox sleeping at the base of a rock pile about 400 yards from where I let her go. It looks like a good place for a fox den. I'll be keeping an eye on it this spring. How little or how great, I always believe that you can make a difference. Just try.
When you get done watching this, please leave a post about projects that you know of or maybe have worked on to help nature. I'd like to cover more stories like that and pass on the inspiration of what we can accomplish when we try.